Hey guys, Slash from Movies 410 back again with another video, and for today's video, this is going to be a different type of video today. So rather than a traditional horror movie mask review or collection video, I'm actually going to be showing you guys my entire Joker costume, Heath Ledger's Joker costume that I put together. So I actually used to own the Ruby's Grand Heritage costume, but man, I got that a long time ago and I tried it on. The coat fits well, the vest does not fit, the shirt fits, and it's like certain things fit and some things don't. I need the entire thing to fit, so I'm probably going to be selling that costume at some point. Not sure exactly what I'm going to do with it, but if you guys are interested, hit me up and I'll send it out to you and I'll give you guys a good price on it. But anyways, this is a new Joker costume that I obtained. This is the fun.com Joker costume. I think it's probably one of the most accurate Joker costumes that you can get. But this video is also going to be in the form of a tutorial in case you guys want to put together your own Joker costume. Just keep in mind though that this costume is a more high-end Joker costume, meaning a lot of the items that I obtained really weren't cheap at all. But on the other hand, I am going to be going through some cheaper alternatives in case you guys don't want to spend this kind of money, which I do understand. But yeah, so I did go as this Joker for Halloween. I'll actually insert some images right here. I went bar hopping with some friends and we had such a good time. It was so much fun. One of my friends went as Batman, his girlfriend went as Catwoman, and then my other friend went as Bane. And we had some really accurate costumes, and I'm just super glad we had such a good night. It was a lot of fun, and we got a ton of compliments throughout the night. A lot of people came up and took pictures with us, and they were actually holding a costume contest, but unfortunately we didn't win. And a lot of people were coming up to us saying, "Oh man, you guys should have won, that's bull," which I agree with because we put a lot of time, money, and effort into these costumes. But it is what it is, maybe next year. But yeah, I'm going to go step by step and show you guys exactly what you'll need. So without further ado, let's get right into this. So the first thing that you're going to need, of course, is some leather gloves. This is like a dark kind of purple, but I believe I got these on Amazon for like 12 bucks. These are actually women's gloves because they don't sell men's purple gloves, which makes a lot of sense. But yeah, these will do the trick as long as you go like a size up. I think I got like either a large or an extra large, and they fit me quite well. A little bit snug, but not too bad. So definitely get some purple leather gloves. Also get a tie, which is very important. Now, you could definitely go for a more accurate tie because the one in the movie was a gray tie with lime accents. This one is just a tie that my stepfather had lying around. It's a Calvin Klein tie. But it's actually very similar to the one Heath Ledger wears in the movie. Plus, the one he wears in the movie, too, is so damn dark, and it's so hard to see, as you can see right there. Any tie will really work as long as it's got, like, a pattern, a dark kind of gray color. It'll work for sure. Now, the one thing you're going to want to avoid is getting bright purple. So these gloves over here, I'm just using these as an example. Don't go for this type of color. Now, these gloves, I believe, are the Ruby's gloves that came with the... No, these didn't come with the Grand Heritage costume, but these ones I bought separately a long time ago. But the reason why you don't want to go for a bright purple is because these closely resemble the Jack Nicholson type of Joker, or maybe like the Mark Hamill Joker from the cartoons. Heath Ledger has dark purple all throughout the movie, pretty much. So, yeah, definitely avoid these. So let's get into more of the accessories, and I'll show you guys the most important thing you're going to need, and I highly recommend this product. Get some Mehron Makeup Clown White. Now, this type of makeup is absolutely perfect because real-life clowns actually use this makeup to apply to their faces before performing at circuses and stuff like that. And also, when you put this clown white makeup on, it stays on your face the whole night. The only way it would start coming off is if you physically rub it off your face. But yeah, if you're sweating throughout the night, like for example, when I was out at the bars, especially inside, when I was sweating, it pretty much absorbed into the makeup itself. So it didn't smear or anything like that, and it just stayed in really good shape. So again, definitely get this brand of makeup. Now, this is optional, but you can get this. You could also get some modeling wax. I actually tried applying this to my face, and I did use, what is this, liquid latex over here. But it just didn't stay on very well. I had trouble getting this on, so I actually didn't use the modeling wax during the night. You guys can use this. It's completely optional, but if you decide to, make sure to put a ton of the liquid latex on so it stays on. If I ever do a Joker costume test, which I probably will at some point, I'm going to try this again with the modeling wax and make the scars. Here's some additional makeup. This is also Murron. This is like a dark red type of color, which is pretty accurate. And then also get black. So this is the black eye makeup that he wears. Now again, definitely go for the Murron type of colors. Because for example, over here, these are the Spirit Halloween kind of grease makeup that you can get. I'm going to be honest, these are terrible. Because when you put it on, the black is almost like a gray type of color. No matter how much you put on, it's going to like appear more light, which isn't what you want. And for the red grease makeup, it's the same type of case. So when you apply it to your face, it actually appears more like a pink type of color rather than a deep red. So again, that's why I definitely think you guys should go for the Murron brand. These colors are true to the stock images that you would see on Amazon. So definitely get those two. Also, if you want, you could use lipstick, which is what I used, or you can just simply use the red makeup. And that's really it. As far as the wig goes, let's talk about the wig now. So I ordered a curly-headed, not curly hair, I would say it's more like wavy and stringy. This was all brown. So what I did was I got some acrylic paint. I got, this one's like a bright palm green, and then I mixed it with a touch of neon green right there. And that really did the trick. It actually looks pretty good. Now, the one thing about Heath Ledger's hair is that he had a receding hairline in the movie, but I didn't want to go for that type of look because I'm a 24-year-old guy. I don't have a receding hairline, so it would look kind of weird if I attempted that, which I could have, but I don't know. I just wanted the wig to look like my actual hair. I made sure not to cover the entire wig with green because Heath Ledger's hair in the movie wasn't entirely green. As you can see, a lot of his roots were showing. As you can see in this picture right here. As you can see right here, there's like no green at all. I might have overdone it with the green, maybe a touch, but it actually looks pretty good. You can use some Got2b styling glue for the hair as well if you want to give it that wet, stringy look. Or you can just get some water, put it in a bottle, and just give it a few spritz. When I was Heath Ledger's Joker for Halloween, I definitely should have wet the hair a touch more. For the costume test, I can definitely do that. That's no problem. And also another thing, if you want to keep your wig secure throughout the night, there's a couple things you can do. You could get a wig cap, or you can just get some Pros-Aide adhesive and then pretty much wear a bald cap, put this on top of it and glue it down. I did that and it worked great throughout the night, but towards the end of the night with the adhesive, it started to, I put it on the back of my neck and it started to come off over time. But that's normal because human sweat is definitely going to do that, especially the Pros-Aide adhesive. Maybe I didn't put enough on, I'm not exactly sure. Also, another important thing, if you guys are going to be using the Pros-Aide adhesive, definitely get some Pros-Aide adhesive remover. That's very important because this stuff is very strong, it's very sticky, and make your skin really irritated and red, and that's not what you want, of course. So definitely get some Pros-Aide remover for sure. These are some other accessories that you can get. It's up to you. But I just got some cards over here. These are just jacks. I got it from like a normal card deck. I didn't feel like shelling out extra money for the accurate Joker cards. But this one is pretty cool in the middle here. This is like the main one. So you can get that. Also, it's very important to have the knife. Now, obviously, when you're going out to bars and stuff, you can't carry one of these. This is an actual legit knife, but I just use this for the cosplay and the pictures and that type of stuff. Obviously, I didn't bring it with me. But yeah, it's always cool to have a little knife prop, or you could get one of those plastic ones at Spirit Halloween and whatnot. Another thing that you'll need is the wallet chain. Now, the Joker had a wallet chain hanging below the little loops on his pants over here. Not sure in the movie if it was gold or silver. You couldn't really tell because that movie was pretty damn dark. But I'm going to assume that it was a silver. And yeah, in the pictures, it looked really cool. It just made the whole costume really stand out and made it look a little more authentic for sure. So here are all the main accessories that you guys will need. So let's get into the clothing now. So over here, you're definitely going to need some pinstripe pants. These are the ones from fun.com that came with this entire set over here. Now, if you guys want to get some pants, you guys could go for like dark black or something like that. That might work. Just make sure there's pinstripes over here. And that's pretty much it. And then over here, we're going to make our way to this side over here. So, of course, you're going to need a green vest. And this one has like a blue backing on it, which I'm not sure how accurate that is. I'm not sure if it was blue in the movie. It could have been. And then there's also some pinstripes if you look real closely. This is really nice over here. Very, very high quality. I definitely recommend getting the fun.com suit. It just looks very high-end and authentic. So, and over here, this is the shirt that it came with. It's like a hexagon pattern shirt. On camera, it actually looks to appear blue, but it's actually more of like a purple type of color, maybe like a dark purple. So if you guys want a cheaper alternative for this, the best thing I can think of is to just find a shirt with a hexagon pattern attire. Or what you guys can do is you could just buy a plain white dress shirt and then kind of just draw little hexagons all throughout it. So we talked about the vest here. Now let me move this aside and we'll talk about the overcoat. So this is the purple overcoat. Now I really like this coat. It's actually made out of like a real wool material. And it's got side pockets here so you could put the knife in there or the cards or whatever else the Joker may carry with him. And then it's got some orange in the inside too, which is real nice. There's actually 4 pockets there, so there's 2 there. And there's, oh, okay, I thought there would be 2 here too, but there's just 1. This is really nice. The only thing is, I wish it was a little bit longer. I know the trench coat in the movies, the length almost went like below his knees. So I wish it was a little bit lower, but again, that's just nitpicking. It's really not a big deal. Other than that, this whole costume's phenomenal, and I'm really glad I have it. It's funny too, because the Grand Heritage costume was actually longer than this one. I just wish they, added a couple more inches. I think that would have been really good. But it is what it is. It can't be perfect. Also, if you guys want to go above and beyond, the Joker does wear a gray blazer underneath the purple trench coat. Now, in the movie, you could hardly tell that he was wearing this because he was wearing so many layers. Like the purple overcoat, for example, covered a majority of the clothing. But yeah, he does wear a gray blazer. So this is an expensive one, but you could probably get a cheap one at a thrift store or something like that. So you should have no trouble there. I mean, these are very easy to find. They're everywhere. And it'll add more to the outfit, I guess you can say. But personally, on Halloween, I didn't wear the gray blazer just because I didn't want to wear so many layers, because it would have gotten so hot wearing all of that. So I avoided that. And lastly, the last thing you're going to need are the socks, of course. I'm actually going to put an image right here of the accurate socks. I believe it's like a rainbow type of color. It's got some weird design on it. I tried looking for those online, but they're just really expensive. Like 25 to 30 bucks for socks, even more than that, is a little ridiculous. So I didn't get that. Plus the pants are long enough where you can't really see the socks anyway. So I was like, why even bother? So I just got some regular black dress socks. Any dress socks would work. Even if it's got like a funky type of design on it, anything would really work. At some point, I am going to be doing a Joker costume test video. I did one in the past, which did pretty well in views, and then I uploaded a more recent one, which came out, I don't remember how long ago it was, but I took the video down because after I watched it, I didn't really like... I used this wig originally, and the hair was more on the brown side, and I kind of messed up with the hair because instead of actually getting the acrylic paint and giving it some washes myself, I got that cheap hairspray, like the party spray that you can get at like stores and stuff, and I gave it a couple washes, but the hair looked completely brown, and I wasn't a fan of the makeup that I did, so I deleted that video. But I'm definitely going to be doing a more accurate, updated Heath Ledger Joker costume test, so definitely stay tuned for that. I really decided to go all out for this costume because Heath Ledger is my favorite villain probably of all time. And Heath Ledger did such an incredible job with his performance, and I don't think it could ever be topped. Even though Joaquin Phoenix did a very good job, and I'm a fan of Jack Nicholson. You know, I'm just a fan of the character in general. And yeah, since he's like such a psychopath, I do consider him a horror character to some extent. So guys, that's going to be a wrap on today's video. I really hope you all enjoyed. Let me know what you guys think of my Joker costume in the comment section below. Also, let me know if I was able to help you out with this video. I know this was also a tutorial video, so I just want to make sure you guys have the right items and get the right stuff. And if you guys decide to use this video and put together your own Joker costume, definitely send me some pictures. DM me at @SlasherMovies410, and I'll definitely take a look at them all. But yeah, that pretty much wraps it up. So thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Make sure to hit that notification bell. And I will see you later with some more videos.